Good evening, fellow believers. We are back in the woods today with
Taylor Cook,
Toby Bowley,
and Tate Tackle. So we want to get everybody together before we do the 24-hour hunt. I know we promised that. It seems like years ago now. We're going to get to the 24-hour hunt, but we want all four of us here, or five with Angie, if Angie wants to come. We want everybody here as a collective Squatch Watchers group to do the 24-hour hunt. So today, we're just going to piddle around, maybe knock some wood, make some yells. We're going to investigate the tree structure that we found. Well, actually, Taylor and Toby found a while back in the past episodes, and it's near the tunnel system that me and Taylor and David investigated. So we're going to go there and check that out first, and we're just going to see where the night takes us.
Hopefully, just an old traditional hunt back to the roots.
This is usually when the good stuff usually happens, when we just come out here with no plan and just went at it.
Yep. So there you have it, a good old-fashioned vintage Squatch Watchers hunt. So we're not far from where we started. This bamboo?
Yeah.
Bamboo? Yeah. There's bamboo here.
Cane.
I've seen that. It's hard to tell. I mean, wind could have broke it, but at the same time, I don't know.
Had been hard with
If it had
cane
been,
and stuff
well,
like that.
that's the thing. I'm gonna be like David for a minute, giving the weather forecast. We've not had a lot of heavy winds here lately. The most wind we've had, like the highest wind, is it's been 8-10 miles an hour, and I don't think it's gonna do that. If you look there,
That's made it through tornadoes and everything.
And that's exactly. We've had tornadoes through here since this stuff's been put here, and heavy winds, rain, sleet, snow, everything. So I haven't noticed this. Have any of y'all noticed this? I mean, we pass through here every time because this is where we enter to hunt, and there's been a lot of activity through here over the years.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's a hot area right through here.
Toby just told us off camera that you and David done an experiment here at one time. You want to explain that for a second?
We had took basically two pieces of cane like that, wrapped a vine together, made a big X, and stuck it down here. And it got moved one time, we put it back, and then it got gone. And we hadn't seen it in a long time. And then right over the ridge here, I'd walked over that time when I was telling y'all I found those rocks and stuff, and it was laying up there on the ground, just back up here in the pine area.
Wow.
But that right there, if you think about it, that's just a snap. Just like something walked by and just...
That's not the crackling of the bamboo, by the way. This is the crackling of this. See?
That has a lot of give to it.
Look. I mean, look how far it's bent. Flies in my eye. But anyways, I mean, I'm bending it. Do animals do this?
And how many times you see somebody that's going to reach out high up to bend it, usually going to bend it off lower.
Yeah. So that's another thing we got to look at. The break angle.
And if you look behind you, that's a pretty cleared out trail down through there.
Exactly. I mean, anything can walk through there. But like y'all always talk about juvenile Sasquatches. I believe if this is Squatch activity, it's a juvie. Because juveniles are probably our size.
That's what, yeah. That's a good
and
analysis.
it's probably about right here. It's just walking through the woods and want to snap one of these off, see if we notice, or just snap it off just to playful and be bashful or whatever. Be mischief is what I was looking for.
Which way you want through?
You pick.
Sounds like they're throwing it over us, kind of.
Down this way.
Well, I started hearing stuff down this way anyway, so I think that's maybe where it's coming from.
Couldn't hit a tree if I tried.
Did you hear that behind you?
Somewhere there.
So if people can hear that at home, something totally hit behind the camera. Walking up here, and if you guys can remember from a few videos back, I'm sure they're in here. Guys, what do we have here?
Toby?
You got your rocks. They've been knocked over. This one's being pushed over, and this one's out here. They were stacked up on top of each other.
Is there an extra one?
Then we have 3. We got 4 now. The extra, another one right here.
I'm pretty sure, because there was that little bitty one too that went on top of that
It's
one.
right here. Got the little bitty one. It's down in here.
You want to call David and tell him?
Slid over.
Toby called David. See what he thinks. Now,
Where
was the glow stick last time?
he threw it back there. It's
Okay, he did. This is new. Ain't this new?
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember. Was this one?
So David was. Were you with David? No, David was the first to discover this, right?
Yeah.
So we'll get his reaction right here, guys. Right here is a brand new rock. It would be this one.
This would be a good picture.
Everyone listen. Hopefully Dave will answer.
Hey, boy.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Oh, I'm stuck in the middle of a heartache, I think.
Well, I got you on speaker. I'll let you go here real quick. How many
Alright.
how many rocks do we have at the rock pile, counting the little one? 4.
Yes.
They're knocked over, and we've got a 5th one laying out to the side of it now, where we used to put the little sticks.
Well, I had them stacked up really different. I had them like a pyramid, and the little rock was in the hole.
It's still in the hole. And then the other one, like you had the flat one, the big one on the bottom, then the medium, then
Right.
the next one. And
Right.
then there's another one smaller than the one that was on top laying out in front of it now.
Pretty good size.
Yes, I don't think that's a new one.
And they're all the same type of rock.
So it's been carried from somewhere
Yeah.
and put here.
It's no rocks that's right here off the road or anywhere.
Yeah, I believe it's a new one.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty, brother.
You heard it there.
Yep, I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Outside here, probably a spot for a 24-hour hunt that we're gonna get ready to do.
So
And that's coming.
Tate's
by the way.
live
But
talking to
anyway.
you believers right now during the actual hunt. He's behind the scenes. So we're out here. We're at a beautiful spot on our property. The water's clear up on this side, the greenish up on this side, but still beautiful. Toby is going to give his world famous call that used to. He hasn't done it since. What did it used to do?
You get some aggression out of it. We had a lot of hollers and screams and all kind of stuff going on one night. And I've kind of been shut down since then, so we'll see what we can get here. Woo! Got a frog.
Yeah.
Yes, Willie's girl. We do find a lot of tree structures.
Something hit up there.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a searcher like our group, we call ourselves searchers, just because you don't hear anything back instantly doesn't mean your spot is dead, doesn't mean there's anything out there. We've give calls before, an hour later, excuse my language, hell breaks loose.
Yeah. I think sometimes it takes its time to get here from where it's at.
Yeah.
I mean, we got, I forget how many thousands of acres
Yeah.
that joins into where we are right here, into the forest and all. And I think sometimes we've had them holler way back up on the western side, and take a while for it to get here.
All right, so what you see right here is a bone. I don't know if it's a cow bone or what, but it looks like a leg bone off of a pretty decent sized animal. And it's just right here on this little hillside, like a little baby cliff. Yeah. And Toby, what are you hearing right now?
Keep hearing something. It's like a moan, a growl, back up in this area, but I can't make it out too good with the water, so I don't know for sure. But if it drops off this knoll, you'd have to crawl through to it, but it's a trail. You can definitely hear something on the back side over here.
And see where the bone's at right there. You can see where we're at. There's Taylor. There's the creek line.
Yeah, the creek. That's a daggone rushing creek.
Yeah, that's a rushing creek waterfall, whatever you want to call it, rushing rapid creek. And it's right there. Yeah. You see the rushing creek right there.
Yeah.
There's Taylor. And there's like a little baby cliff right here, a little hill.
And then y'all are in a bedded out area.
Yeah, and this, I'm gonna get down a little bit so y'all can see this real quick. It's just a little bedded down area right here on this little side next to the creek. And the bone lays right here. So, and this stick was over to begin with, but you can look and see it's a pretty decent sized bone. It's really dense. But Toby, you got any explanation for this?
No, I mean it's away from everything. It's one bone. There's not multiple bones laying around here, but you can definitely see where it's been chewed on. It's been here for a while, but you can see where the trail comes. It's almost like a watering area where something can move up and down through here. But it's thick.
It is. Like we said, there's that thick, dense bone right here. I'm not going to really tamper with it, but you can see it's a bone. I need to wash my hands after this, but yeah. So who knows? I mean, there's a lot of explanations for this, but could it have been a Sasquatch chewing on this bone? The meat off of it and all that good stuff? Who knows? I do know this though. It seems squatchy, and we have nothing but questions.